Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi and a very good morning, afternoon, evening to Sir Muruga. My name is Katerina Zahira binti Sharizal and I will be presenting about my self-reflection portfolio. I learned how to make marketing contents either in soft sell or hard sell. So soft sells are the ones that are more to information sharing, tips or even motivation. You can check them in the Koperasi Santun's Facebook, which I did a lot of posts to attracting people's interest. So this is where we start from. Then hard sells are mostly about our products such as the vending machine to promote them. So when we start with soft selling, people will be interested in our posts and eventually we will post hard sell themselves. So it doesn't seem like we are forcing our product into our audience or target markets. So other than that, I also learned about using Facebook Insights, which I have only done slightly previously, but now I have fully delved into it to be able to know a lot more on how it works. So moving on to why am I learning it? I have never had an actual experience of working, so I don't have a single information or experience on how to actually promote or market a real existing product or service. So this is not only an opportunity for me, but it is also something I can add to my experience. So I need to have exposure to this type of things, so I am aware of how marketing actually works digitally. So what did I learn from this project? So from this project, I can see that each of my posts that I put in the social media actually increases the company's awareness. Like people know that this company exists. Just by seeing the amount of accounts my posts have reached, that is enough for me since this is just a small company. So at least when people is aware we exist, that is already an achievement for me. Other than that, the Facebook Insights that really helped me a lot. I can see that a lot of people are interested in certain topics, specifically the ones I made more to soft sells, which are motivation posts or even Islamic posts, sharing du'as and all of that. So how did I know that I was making progress towards my goals? It's by the Facebook Insights. So the graphs and all the information that they have given us in the Facebook Insights, it shows that it is increasing day by day. So it means that our post visibility is reaching more people day by day. So the amount of interactions we are getting might not be much, but it is increasing as day passes. So I found that setting a specific time frame for completing tasks each week has been a game changer. So it brings a sense of order to my work, making it clear that what needs to be done first and when. So knowing that every week marks my completion of one project, like I need to do a poster done by this week and so on, helps me find out when to begin a new task and it helps me to stay on track. Then what is helping me to reach my goals? Of course, the first one I would say is my own motivation and my own effort. Also, I've always had this internal drive to avoid procrastination ever since I was small. I know that by delaying tasks, it only compounds problem in the long run. So following by that is my own boss and probably the marketing department. They will always give me ideas or even the opportunity to create more contents that is trending. But that is not all. They actually treat me like their own employees, which is what I appreciate so much. So the amount of work they give me might be equivalent with the other staff, but I don't mind as long as I will be able to hone my skills and I got to tell people that I have managed a lot of marketing in this company. I have done posters, banners and flyers as well as a lot of promotional work both physically and digitally. Of course, my parents as well, their encouragement and understanding to create a positive environment that fuels my determination to succeed. They provide me guidance along the way and of course, I wouldn't forget Sir Muruga for all his insights he have given me for all the questions that I have asked. And lastly, of course, ChatGPT, as it seems like I am always discussing with it and how to proceed with my goals. For the last one is the things that is preventing me from reaching my goals are my energy levels, which they have been a major issue. So I have a pretty bad stamina. I can't walk long distances even at slow pace, and in general I just get tired easily. So prolonged screen time in front of the laptop doing work doesn't help either. So it strains my eye, it wears me out physically, and when my body feels like this fatigue, it really gets tough for me to stay focused. So, and that definitely impacts the quality and efficiency of my work. Another big hurdle is the internet connection at my office. It can be quite unreliable at times, which slows down my work progress significantly. So when the internet is slow, it really kills my motivation because I have to wait forever for things to load. It disrupts my workflow and makes the whole process frustrating. So when I use this Canva, when there is no internet, I won't be able to continue editing the posters or any editings because it requires internet for me to proceed. So for the group dynamics, you see, even in different companies, me and my friends have been reminding each other, getting feedback, asking questions, and helping one another out. So it's more than just a project, it's like a journey where we tackle challenges together. So by sharing the load and celebrating even a bit of success, we've created a bond that goes beyond the project itself. So everyone's reminders, suggestions, and feedback shows a deeper sense of camaraderie. So it is truly inspiring to have a group of friends that genuinely cares about every person's goals. So even though it's for a subject, it helps us move forward with a shared sense of purpose. There's an emotional depth to everyone's action that goes beyond the surface. These reminders and collaborative efforts are heartfelt touches of support that makes the DGM611 project not only academically fulfilling but also emotionally enriching and even a bit of fun. So these are the people I truly appreciate in my life. Laughter, as they say, is the best medicine. So in my case, it's also a bonding agent. The jokes and humorous moments we share creates bonds that goes beyond and the academic realm. So it is a reminder that yes, the work is important, but so is enjoying the journey together. So in the midst of academic challenges, the humor my friends brings to the table is a beacon of light, making the journey not only productive but makes it actually enjoyable. That's a really good question actually. As I like to keep myself busy, my hobbies are wide and I love playing video games that it makes me good at it. Designing, obviously, I have been doing a lot of design since I was probably 15 years old, and I actually went in depth when I was in diploma, which I hold the title of multimedia in a cup. And now going in digital marketing have made me not only a beginner anymore at this point. However, I am willing to get better and strive for the best result in my designs for more years to come. I do know how to draw digitally and traditionally. I have a few works of my digital drawing which I do on free time and I gain commissions from it sometimes. So of course, last but not least, leadership. I enjoy keeping charge in a lot of things and making sure it is organized and well planned. That makes leadership a pretty strong image to me. I have organized a few webinars and even programs previously, and I mostly leads my group in assignments, ensuring everyone do their own part at their own pace, but still met the requirements and due date. What are my limitations? Well, first of all, I'll say it's hard to find a detailed information on some things. So when you are told to promote a product as an example, but I don't understand how it works or what is it actually is, then I would have trouble in proceeding to market or promote the item itself. Specifically vending machine. Tell me who have seen a vending machine ad or promotion before? No, right? Exactly. So I would have to do more research to understand it more deeper and how it works and all. So other than that, I also have low confidence sometimes. So overcoming this hurdle involves not only acquiring new skills but also cultivating the confidence to apply them effectively. Previously, I learned how to use Photoshop, but as the application updates every time, I still think I need to revise it back for me to start using a proper platform for my work. So what made me really think designs, contents, copywriting, inputs that my boss suddenly asked for, or an upcoming events. So all of these made me think. So I think I use my brain almost every day thinking of designs, what should I create today, like what content should I do today, how am I going to write the copywriting perfectly, so what kind of keywords do I need to use to make sure people reach these kind of posts. So the specific terms, the hashtag that we need, and of course sudden feedback of things that just get out of hand. So thankfully I've brainstormed mostly with my best friends and ChatGPT. It feels much more alive using ChatGPT than just googling things, because it feels like we are chatting with the bot itself. So moving on to the designs, it feels like specifically my brain lagged and worked so hard sometimes to think of what designs I actually do. So how I learn when I make mistakes. So when I make mistakes, it's like stumbling upon an unexpected lesson, but it transforms setbacks into opportunities for growth. So the process is dynamic, beginning with a moment of recognition and acknowledging that something didn't go as planned. So of course, there would be a pause, a moment of reflection. I look into the details of what went wrong to understand the root cause. It's like a self-discovery journey. So each error is a progress, going through trial and errors. What did I feel when I am not successful? So first of all, not having enough information about the product makes me feel uncertain. I am not certain with the product if I do not know about the product. So when people don't talk to me about the product, especially a vending machine, like I do not know what to market, what to do. They do not tell me what is it for, who are the target markets, like not fully understanding the product's features, how to use it can be a barrier. So this lack of information impacts my ability to create content that effectively communicates the product value and to use it safely to tell other people about the promotion. Other than that, I struggle to manage my time effectively, and even if I do put it nicely, it's like there's never enough time in the day. No matter how hard I try to organize, I end up feeling rushed, and even my body starts to be sore from sitting in front of the laptop. So just to make sure the task is all completed. So why do we have to have class during internships? Of course, I don't mind classes, but assignments during internship is something I don't really like as a busy person, because we have workloads from the company itself. And then if I have classes on Sunday, I work on weekdays, and only Saturday is my day off. That day doesn't feel like a day off for me if I have to be working on that day doing assignments. So with the sheer volume of assignments, I find myself just trying to get things done quickly rather than putting in my effort to produce quality work. So it is a constant battle between quantity and quality, but I still do my best to make sure that it is in the best quality though. Sometimes there was some errors that happened due to my focus ended up dropping down the longer I work on them. So when I am not successful, the absence of motivation really takes a toll on my emotional well-being. Frustration, dissatisfaction, and stress become constant companions, affecting both my academic, my work, my personal life. I am just worried that it might be affecting other people around me. So how do I handle it? For the lack of information, Google is my companion. I have to put effort into it no matter what life throws at me. No matter how hard the topic is, a vending machine, yeah. Then I went to consult with the lecturer for more clarification about details needed for the task given to ensure what I am doing is correct. So for the assignments, I prioritize the ones that are hard or arrange them based on deadlines or importance. So the bigger the project, the earlier I have to start working on it, or the difficult it is, it will take long. So of course I would have to put that first. So I create a schedule or a reminder in my phone to give some of my time for each assignment and make sure that I can achieve them within a specific time frame to make sure that it doesn't clash with my other assignments or presentations or my office work. So what I really like about this project, so engaging in this project has been an incredibly fulfilling journey for me. So creating a portfolio is something I am curious in. I have a portfolio myself, but it is not perfect, but eventually we can get better. This is not just a test, it's something we should explore for innovation and creativity. So what makes this project truly enjoyable is because we are interested in it. When we make this project, we find interest in doing of the contents, we're feeling the contents. So the making of the contents is like we put contents, finding ideas, like reading anything to get inspiration of our contents. So beyond the technical aspect, what adds an extra layer of enjoyment is that the collaboration with my workmates. So working with a team of dedicated and creative individuals transform my project into a shared adventure. So the synergy of ideas and problem solving is the entire experience for me. So there is also a certain joy in witnessing the project evolve. So everyone in my office brings a unique perspective. The laughter, the brainstorming sessions, and the mutual support makes the project not just interesting but genuinely fun. So some of the things that I need to work on now is, first is of course skill development, because I can see my current skill set and the areas for improvement. So I will consider dedicating time to learn new skills or enhance existing ones. Next is health and well-being. Honestly, I've been neglecting self-care because of the load of tasks. So I will have to consider incorporating activities that promote physical and mental health. And lastly, communication skills. I need to ensure that effective communication within the people around me and discuss, provide updates or receive feedback, since I usually feel scared to pressure them. But some of the people that have been taking things too lightly or unserious is making me a lot more bolder to be communicating with them. Some of the things I could do to improve myself in the future: networking, attend industry events, join professional groups, and connect myself with professionals in any fields is a good thing to have. So my company will have events in the future, so I do wish I can make any connections from the events. And then adaptability, of course. I will keep my open-mindedness and will always be open to new ideas and approaches, so I can see new things in different perspectives. So the seldom test that I am given during my internship had put me in different positions sometimes. So I can tell that certain kind of work, responsibilities, and how it's actually done. So lastly, I would want to showcase my current and latest work and achievement through an online portfolio, just like we did this one. So which I am only using Canva currently, but it is still an online method to showcase it. So with all the works I have done for the company, I would like to put it in my portfolio and visually showcase it, telling that I have handled the social media marketing in Corporation Santo. Last but not least, the one thing I will remember about this project is the hard work that I have put in for the portfolio really is something I think we can see specifically in the subject, because it's where we not only talk about our social media marketing, but we act on it, visualize it, and make it into a reality. Of course, an honorable mention here for Sir Muruga for being the most understanding lecturer and extended submission date. Thank you, sir, for the limitless knowledge that you have provided to me and my classmates.